What is going on, guys? In today's video I want to do a walk around of this brand new 2022 Golf GTI in its Autobahn trim. This is going to be a brand new color, but first of all, thank you to Trend Volkswagen. I'm here in Rockaway, New Jersey, and they gave me some access to this brand new Golf, and we will go ahead and just do a walk around and see what's new about it. Alright, so first things first, let's take a look far away and take a look at this new Moonstone gray color. This is going to be an upcharge of $395. Brand new color for the Mark 8s. It's more like a darker nardo gray, but it's very nice. More of a flat color, non-metallic. These are the 19-inch Adelaide wheels, as you can see from here. I want to go ahead and just move forward to the front first and take a look at the front. Now this is going to be an Autobahn trim. LED lights are standard for the Mark 8s. However, these are pivoting LED lights, I believe. So from here, it acts as cornering lights whenever you turn. We have the daytime running a light strip, the LED bar right across, right there. An integrated adaptive cruise control underneath or beneath or integrated in the Volkswagen emblem. Overall, very nice open honeycomb design. Front sensors for the parking assists. Adaptive LED lighting on the front, and overall this color pops in the sun, and more of a darker color in the shade. But as we take a look around, here we see right here we have the return of the orange side markers. What are you guys' opinions about that? We have your front sensors right here. 19 inches. These are going to be 235, 35 19s. The GTI brake caliper right there, the plating, is going to be missing for the Mark 8s for this time around. All right, 19-inch wheels. Possibly consider a tire and wheel warranty for this vehicle. GTI fender emblems right here, color matched. Side mirrors with LED integrated turn signals. And over there on the side skirts, same material as the front part here, which is a matte plastic, matte feel, along with the front lip. All right, moving along. This is the silhouette or the side view, side profile of the Mark 8s. Autobahn edition includes a panel sunroof. Pretty decent in size. This is sold order again. 2022 GTI Autobahn. All right. We're gonna walk around to the back. Now these are there for like DOT reasons, I think, because the size of the tires are much wider and larger. I guess they needed to go ahead and do that. Not quite sure why in the Mark 7 they didn't have that, but again, these are 235 in width. The spoiler itself, not as pronounced, very minimalistic, very understated. The third brake light right here, it's much more, it protrudes out, much more flat, much more noticeable instead of like an angular type look. Overall, very familiar to the Mark 7s. There is a more of a flatter type of angular design, more of a pronounced ledge right here, more Tiguan-like. All right, and then from here at the angle, you can see a little bit of a wave to it, like a edge to it. Sticks out. These are dual wall tips, double wall tips, dual outlet exhaust. Same flat black here. All right, and GTI right smack in the middle. That's brand new, or that's a trend that Volkswagen is going for, a center type of logo look instead of a side mounted GTI. Again, we are at Trend Motors. All right, and we'll take a look at the interior for now, but I think that's all that's about to be said for the exterior. Now, again, small note, there's going to be a Volkswagen etching right along here on the front. Gloss black window trim along the B pillar. Now here I'm gonna go ahead and just try to open up all the doors just to get as much light in the interior as possible. Now if you are expecting parents, that's how wide the rear doors fit or open, and that's enough to get you comfortable access for rear infant seats. This color is growing on me. I think this is one of the newer colors offered in the Mark 8s, along with the all-exclusive Pomelo Yellow for the launch edition color. I think that's 700 of those colors. But here we have full access to the interior, very well lit. Very nice contrasting, especially with the moonroof right there. All right. And right off the bat, I want to go ahead and just start from the driver's side, I guess, and give you guys a look. Now, right along the door panels, we have soft touch along the side. It's very familiar, right? We have a new carbon fiber type honeycomb design. Again, it's flat, but not too flat. It's a very nice integration. Softer touch along here with a new design grab handle. Satin chrome tipped for the window switches, automatic up and down for all four. Redesigned or relocated side mirror adjustment, sorry about that. And we have a new location for the blind spot monitoring system, which is very well welcomed, versus the Mark 7, which needed to be a little bit more brighter, I think, whenever you have cars on your blind spot. But looking overall, felt lined cup holder area, very large, fit a nice thermos on here, and sandwiches, food, and right here you got your new sport seats. A lot of personality to them. You got your red inserts in the back, along the back, gray inserts along the bolstering, ventilated and heated, nicely padded, very nice. You have your red piping along here and your red contrast stitching on the inner side of it. Memory seating for 1, 2, and 3. And I believe a 12-way adjustable. All right. Unfortunately, no GTI embossing on the headrest. That would pretty much complete everything. Everything else looks familiar. Your chrome or satin chrome plated dead pedal, brake pedal, throttle. No cubby anymore. That's a new thing about the Mark 8. They did away with the cubby. Right underneath will be your fuse box. They also did away with the illuminated door sill. GTI had the red ones, the Golf R had the blue ones. And then everything else, as you can see from here, is all haptic, all electronic. Steering wheel is perforated on the side, leather wrapped all around. Black stitching instead of red contrast stitching. But there is a red piping or red design along the GTI right in the middle. A little bit of a different design as well for the AC. It's up and down for directional, and also left and right to go ahead and turn on and off. All right. Manual telescoping steering wheel. And inside, we have something new. This is the brand new designed cup holder. So you press this comes out. If you want to go ahead and retract it, I think you just push this back, and then you go ahead and just press this. It gives you more of a secure, snug fit for your drinks or your coffee. We have a 12-volt right there, ratcheting armrest, up and down, and also it extends as well. And then ratcheting as well. All right, I think 3-positioning ratcheting. Just go ahead and just push the seat a little bit further. And overall, I'll give you guys a nice view of the interior. Now, especially with the addition of a panel for the Golf R, this is a GTI, I know, but for the Golf R, we have a First time ever since the Mark 7, I believe, a moonroof. I know in the Mark 6s they integrated a moon, or they offered a moonroof, a navigation package. But again, this is a sold order, so fortunately I do not have the keys, but it's fine. I'm not going to go in depth with the Discover Pro system, but this is going to be the virtual cockpit, which is brand new for the Mark 8 GTI and Mark 8 Golf R, versus the virtual cockpit in the Mark 7.5 or Mark 7.5 Golf Rs. Again, all this is haptic. We have a heated steering wheel that's standard throughout the GTI lineup. Perforations again on the side. Closer look at the red inserts. And kind of like a satin chrome on the side. The only thing tactile, I believe, is going to be this, which is your hazards and your push stop. And as you can see from here, I think you can see it pulsates. This is exclusive to the GTI. Blinks on and off in red. Not available in the Golf R. Now here we have, I think there is a minimal access to the overall system itself, but decently snappy, very nice crisp compared to the previous generation. Here we have the vents. You turn all the way to the right, it shuts off the AC vent to the left, and it opens it up. Up and down is directional. Same with here. All right, you hear it locking in and out. Paddle shifters along here, more plasticky feeling. All right. And then overall, the carbon honeycomb type of design extends throughout the whole front interior, whole front cabin. It's a little bit more flatter on the top. Ambient lighting, as you can see, right underneath. I'm not sure if you can see it. And then this design extends, the vent design extends all the way to the front passenger AC vent. This right here is closed off. Unfortunately, no locking glove box, damped opening, but no felt lined. And the air chilled glove box is no longer there. I'm not quite sure, there's no MIB system right here, so I don't think there's a CD player anymore. I think everything is over the air base in terms of updates. USB-C's 2 of them on front, wireless charging, and your chiclet style shifter right here, and a little bit open space. No locking or no cover for the center console. All right, and here's a closer look at the passenger. You have your honeycomb all-weather mats for the GTIs that's familiar in the previous generation. Auto-dimming mirror, home link, and frameless. All your IQ stuff, IQ drive is housed in here with the camera for lane departure warnings. LED gives you a nice haptic, audible haptic feel. The sunglass holder is no longer here, replaced by Volkswagen's CarSafe network speakers here. Let's go ahead and give you guys a look at the vanity lights, which are LED. All right, and does it extend? Yes, it does extend. So, all right, straight pipe test has passed. Right, we're gonna put this away. And overall, nice black headliner, extends to the rear. The moonroof does give a lot of light in the interior. And here are the seats for the front passenger. All right, and I think that should be it for the front. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and move to the back. Let's take a look. So this is hard plastic, hard touch, along with here. Again, kind of expected since the Mark 7 was like this. Soft padding along the armrest, soft padding along the door inserts. Speaker, auto up and down, grab handles like so. Felted glove, felted cup holder on the side. We have integrated headrests, red piping for the backing, 3 map pockets, 1 and 2, smaller ones in the front, and one larger one on the bottom. All right. In terms of seats, we have, let's see if this gimbal works for me. All right, sorry about that. So in terms of headrest, here we have padded or inserts, great inserts for the headrest, great inserts for the bolstering, and then rear seats here. Child-proof covers, as you can see from here, are going to be integrated and snap-on. Integrated, not pull out like the Mark 7s. I think there's really not much to talk about in the rear. We have your center armrest here with the pass-through. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to see if I can sit in the back. We have same style design for the rear vents. This is one of the good things about the Golfs, that they offer one of these rear vents, 2 of them actually, and 3-zone tri-climate control. So this is rear heated seats that will go ahead and heat up the rear seats as well, and also 2 USB-C chargings for the rear passenger. All right, LED lighting, directional. It's pointed towards each individual passenger. 2 LEDs like so. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and just touch up on the rear hatchback space to see if there's anything different. So, go ahead and it's integrated, the rear hatch, like so. And along the rear hatch, that's gonna be also a rear view camera. Now, everything looks familiar. Roadside assistance kit, first aid kit. There's LED trunk lighting right here. The privacy cover is very familiar looking. All right. And in terms of installing your rear taillights for the Euro version, if you are deciding to, just make sure to be very careful with these grommets, because if you do break them, it starts leaking water from here and then dripping down along here. Center pass-through, you go ahead and access it by pushing down this button right here. Tap tether anchors all throughout the seats, front, left, middle, and right. Your carpeted floor mats, your cargo system, and I believe the GTI also offers a subwoofer along with a spare tire. So this is going to be a Fender audio system. I'm sorry, not the Fender. They moved from the Fender to the Harman Kardon, actually. So excuse me, correction right there. And right along here, you get a closer, a view of the interior when it's all lit up. Manual lumbar support for the front passenger, and also it's only power back and forth for the power recline. If you need height adjustment, it's still manual. Back and forth, actually, you still have a manual lever. So in a way, that's kind of very familiar to the Mark 7s. Nothing really has changed. It's more like a transition, a really gradual transition. There's a netting right here that's new to the Mark 8s. Ambient lighting is right around here. 30-way adjustable ambient lighting. The LED strip along the side handles is no longer here compared to the Mark 7s. Also, the grab handle is no longer illuminated. The Mark 7 used to have a different grab handle design where it's illuminated, but what you get in return are puddle lights, LED puddle lights that you see from here. I don't know if this is going to be projecting the GTI logo, but in the Golf R it does, and also illuminated door handles on the exterior. So there you see the LED lighting. So that's standard throughout the Golf lineup. I think that's about it. In terms of lightning rounds for the car and driver, fun fact, tracked the same time as the previous Mark 7 Golf R. I think even faster, believe it or not. Not sure what happened to the engine cover. The engine cover is supposed to be a different design for this year, but everything looks familiar. This is going to be a EA888 4th generation, pushing out 243 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque, I believe. So everything looks very familiar. Airbox, the turbochargers right there. The turbo inlet piping is right there, the elbow, but overall, very familiar. One thing for sure that I noticed is that the air is blocked off going directly into the airbox. So it's basically transitioning right here, making a 90-degree into the airbox. However, this year they have what they offered in the Mark 7, the European blockout plate. Now this one, if you see, once you push through, it's open. So as air goes in, I guess it allows it to cool engine, but maybe on slower speeds, it gives more of a directional airflow to the airbox maybe. All right guys, so there you have it. This is the walk around tour of the 2022 Mark 8 Golf GTI Autobahn trim. If you have any questions, go ahead and just reach out to Eryn from Trend Motors or Glenn, who actually sold this car. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.